So I've put together a collection of cookbooks that I like to use. When I use a cookbook, the way that I look at using a cookbook is to get inspiration from a cookbook, not necessarily to follow a recipe verbatim. I find that quite a few cookbooks, the actual recipe doesn't actually work, and it's really annoying when you get to the end product and it's not exactly what you thought it could be. But these are a collection of books, I suppose quite rarely, that they all the recipes seem to work. So the first one is the Prawn Cocktail Years by Simon Hopkinson and Lindsay Barham. This is a retro book, really. This is looking back at recipes of the past that people haven't done very well, but Simon Hopkinson and Lindsay Barham seem to put it together beautifully. So you've got classics in like prawn cocktail, you've got a Black Forest Gatto, you've got things that I think that are wonderful little dishes that maybe certainly my mother did, but I don't think did it as well as they were meant to really have been. So I would definitely recommend this book. You know, it tells you how to make hollandaise sauce, you know, bechamel sauce, you know, mulligatawny soup, bit of a classic. It's got Scotch egg. It's a great little book. Potato salad, but potato salad done well. Moussaka it's got in here. You know, jam roly-poly. Yeah, done well can be beautiful. So that's a nice little book. That's the Prawn Cocktail Years by Simon Hopkinson and Lindsay Barham. Jamie Oliver, I like Jamie Oliver. This one especially, out of all the books he's done, is one of the most useful books. So this is Cook Your Way to the Good Life. It's very inspirational actually, because it's love the pictures. I like the fact that it goes through the seasons, so spring, summer, autumn, winter. It has a barbecue section in here. I've done this actually, incredible roast shoulder of lamb with smashed veg and greens. Great thing about something like this is this dish uses the cheaper cuts. So the cuts that actually within this book that he's using are on the cheaper side, which I think is a, especially in today's climate, is a important thing. But this recipe does work, and it's a slow roast, but it does pack a punch. Then he's got like a barbecue section. Not everyone's going to have this kind of rotisserie, but you can obviously get rotisseries for barbecues. But it's a nice dish. Best barbecue meat and homemade barbecue sauce. I've done that a number of occasions, and it seems to be a bit of a crowd pleaser. So that's the Jamie Oliver at Home, Cook Your Way to the Good Life. Bit of a boy's book, Grill House Gastro Pub at Home by Ross Dobson. Devil chicken wings, terrines, parfaits, spice called prawns with paprika mayonnaise. They're easy dishes to put together, but they're very well flavoured. Yeah, highly recommend that. So that's Grill House Gastropub at Home by Ross Dobson. Valentine Warner, he's got a couple of books out. This is What to Eat Now, More Please. Yeah. Again, this is kind of a lot of recipes like the kind of recipes we have at a Chenna at the restaurant. Lamb meatballs with tomato meat sauce. We do a variation on this called polpette, meatball polpette in a tomato sauce. Has a lovely depth of flavour. This is a good one, Lee Brown's Bag Fried Chicken. I'm not sure who Lee Brown was, but you basically put everything, all the ingredients into a bag and mix it in the bag, and it's deep fried and it's delicious. So yeah, another great book. Octopus and the Sardinian Way. You know, braised octopus, that's always a winner. So that's Valentine Warner, What to Eat Now, More Please. If you're into Japanese, Kimiko Baba, Japanese Pure and Simple, another wonderful little book. Shows you at the beginning of the book where to find the ingredients, which is always a bit difficult sometimes with Japanese. You know, the availability of that ingredients, and obviously the main ethos of this book is the freshness of the product. I've got a couple in here that I've done that I think are excellent. There's a lovely sea bass sashimi in here that's good. Yeah, another wonderful little book. Very simple to follow. Very simple. And even when you're doing a little bit of sushi or sashimi, shows you how to do it. Even maki rolls quite easy. So that's Kimiko Barber, Japanese, pure and simple. Okay. If you're into curing, Lindy Wildsmith Cured shows you how to smoke, how to brine so you don't oversalt the brine, how to make gravlax, how to do pulled pork, how to make chorizos, sausages, forgotten skills really. Very nicely done. Great pictures in there. I like a few pictures in the book. Step-by-step sequences. Yeah, these recipes definitely do work. So that's Cured by Lindy Wildsmith. Barbecue. If you're into your barbecue, I barbecue basically all year round. This is Barbecue 25, and this is from Adam Perry Lang. He is a partner to Jamie Oliver, and they've opened Barbacoa, the new restaurant. This is 25 of his top recipes. Great thing about this book, he tells you interesting facts about where the beef or the meat has come from on the particular animal. Nice shortcuts, small little cuts like the steaks, and then into the bigger cuts which are low and slow cooking. Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to buy a barbecue book, I would definitely say, if you're going to buy only one barbecue book, buy this one and just put these under your belt, because they do work beautifully, and it just tells you everything you kind of really do need to know about barbecuing. How to use the charcoal, what temperature the charcoal should be, the different types of barbecue. So I would definitely recommend that, Adam Perry Lang, Barbecue 25. And I suppose the last book is one to thumb through occasionally, which is the Flavor Thesaurus. This is pairings of recipes, why certain ingredients work with other ingredients, spices work with other spices, why flavors work together. So that's a great little book. So that's the Flavor Thesaurus. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully that was very helpful.